Hey, so what I've got here is the beginnings of a spread using the November 2021 Stories by the Month kit from Ali Edwards. And I just wanted to say a few things as I'm getting started on this. So first of all, um, in terms of the photos that I've chosen for this spread and the stories that I'm going to choose to tell, I was thinking about how one of the great things I think about Allie's general approach to memory keeping and the products she's created to support that is that it really changes the way that I sort of structure my albums and think about telling stories. So these photos really don't have anything in common other than the fact that when I saw this kit and the idea that so much of the theme is around gratitude, that I pulled photos that sparked that kind of concept or inspiration. And so they really don't have anything to do with each other. And I think generally when I'm memory keeping, I'm like, okay, so we went to this event on Saturday, so I'll put all those photos together. Like, these are all things that happened this day or at this event or whatever. But I like this because it makes me think a little bit outside of the box. And so this is sparking stories about gratitude. And so I thought, as I looked through my pile of photos, so I have these are all of my photos that are left that need documented for October. Rather than going through and saying, okay, this is a sister story and this is a work story, I can say, okay, I'm going through thinking okay, what sparks the concept of gratitude? When I look at a photo and I think about the story, what makes me think gratitude? And so I just really like that. I just think that that's cool. So logistically, the next step is I need to do the journaling. And so that is going to be involve some hybrid scrapbooking. I actually have a video on my, it's not an Instagram TV channel anymore. They changed it. So it would be under the Reels, I guess, where I show how you can print formatted journaling onto physical journaling cards like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill all of these in with journaling, telling gratitude stories, some that directly relate to these photos and then other ones that don't have a photo necessarily that goes with them. And then I have an idea for how to use the stamp in some of the space here behind these chipboard pieces because I don't want it to be so kind of stark white with all this yellow. So, all right, I'm going to get to it. All right, so now I've got all of the journaling done and I just need to fill the space in behind these chipboard pieces here on these 3 cards. The Stories by the Month kits always have great text-based elements, so I decided to repeat some of those as backgrounds here. I'm using the Sugar Cookies Hybrid ink from scrapbook.com. It's a nice soft khaki type color that I thought would be a good subtle background pattern, and I really like the way it looks on the pink post-it, so I might try to replicate that on another layout in the future. I kind of like those 2 colors together. And as always, I'm using my Misty platform stamping tool because it's just really helpful, especially if you're stamping on a pre-printed card and you want to minimize mistakes. It's nice to have a tool like that so you don't have to reprint. You can stamp something again and again and get a great impression.